Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the 4x4 test tent with yet another unboxing video. This one is the last in this big series of unboxing videos that I've been doing over the last week or so for Black Friday. HLG, which is who this is from, I have saved for the last because this is supposed to be the best light on the market currently, and yeah, we're gonna check it out. This is the HLG Scorpion Diablo. This is their flagship light right now, and they're constantly innovating and coming out with new models, so I don't know how long it'll be their flagship light for, because they're constantly just pushing the edge, but currently this is the bad boy, and I'm super excited to get to check one out. Thanks to growershouse.com, link below if you want to check them out. They're the ones that made this possible for you guys to check this out, and for me to check this out. They are awesome. So, as usual, we've got the par meter, the meter, the watt meter, and the heat meter, and baby katana, but we're not really going to be needing any of those on this episode, because we're just gonna go ahead and do one of these. Alright guys, this light is badass looking. Check this thing out. Holy crap. So this is the Scorpion Diablo, man. It is 6 QB648 Diablo boards spread out at a perfect rate for ultimate spread, coverage, everything. Just, it's set up really well. I've been asking for HLG to do something like this for a long time. You know, they always have the square ones, like the 650, which is a great light on its own, but the boards are so close together, it's really hard to get just really even coverage, and you end up with a hot spot in the middle. So what they've done to eliminate that completely is to spread the boards out. Like, this is almost a 4x4 footprint, and the boards are evenly spaced. Everything just looks really nice. It's a white finish, so it's going to reflect more light as well. Just a really slick looking light. And then on the back side here, the driver setup and everything. That's the driver that they're using, the Inventronics. Just look at the driver there for you. And then they've got it going out to all the boards. Everything's watertight. Got all these watertight fittings on here. You've got your dimmer knob, plug. Got really thick metal. Really thick metal. This thing is extremely small in stature as far as thinness goes, but the weight on this thing lets you know it is professional grade. 100%. This thing is impressive as hell. Can't wait to hook this sucker up and see what she does. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Actually, let's not waste any time. Let's get this sucker hooked up and get the par meter under it and see if it blows up my par meter. Alright guys, we are back. Check this thing out. Holy crap. This thing looks badass. Unbelievable. Look at the perfect spread on those boards. Nice and evenly spread out. Just killing the game, man. Such a clean looking light. Like, just the sterile, clean look to the HLG lights. It just really amazes me. So you can see a mixture definitely in there of 3000 and 5000, and then a bunch of red mixed in. And the diodes that they use, now a lot of people, they talk about, oh, you can get an HLG, you can get the same thing cheaper on Alibaba and all this crap. No, you can't, because HLG actually has exclusive partnerships with Samsung to get top bin diodes. And if you guys don't know what binning is in LED, you really need to look it up. Basically, to give you the gist of it, when LEDs are manufactured, during the manufacturing process, there is a variance in their efficiency when they're actually made. So, and that's part of just manufacturing. Some things are gonna be better and some things are worse. I don't know if any of you guys build computers. You see that in video cards and things like that, and RAM. Sometimes you'll just get that golden video card that rolled off the line and you can overclock it to unbelievable amounts. That's what this is. That's what these guys do. They take the best of the best. It's not just Samsung LM301H diodes. It is top bin only. High efficiency, ultimate highest efficiency only. They don't use any bottom bin, middle bin, none of that. Top bin only. That's all you're getting in these lights, and that's why they push such insane numbers per watt, because they're literally using the top diodes on the market. Not just the top diodes on the market, but the top bin of the top diodes on the market. So I can't really stress that enough. That I just see so many comments every time I post an HLG light of ignorant ass people that are like, oh, you can get that for $400 cheaper on Alibaba. No, you can't. And then also you're buying that direct from China. Good luck if anything ever goes wrong with that, because shipping a light like that back to China is ridiculous, and I guarantee you they are not going to cover that shipping. Not going to cover that shipping. So yeah, you want to do that, you go ahead and risk your money. I'll stick with a company like HLG that actually backs it up in the United States. So let's get down to what's in the box. There's not really much in the box. There's the light, which is badass, and then there's this manual, which is, well, to be honest, not very badass. You know where your money went. That's a good thing. You know where your money went. Your money went into these top bin diodes, not into a pretty fancy shiny manual. This is literally just printed on, I mean, it's nice paper. It's at least a heavier weight paper, but it's literally just a printed manual. So yeah, you know where your money's going straight into diodes and not marketing material. So that's kind of cool. But this is the Scorpion Diablo with the 3-year warranty. Let's just go through the manual here. Take a look. Here's some of the particulars. If anybody wants to pause and read a little more. Looks like it's got quite a bit of blue in the spectrum. That's good. And then we got mounting instructions. Minimum 15-inch height from the top of the light to the ceiling. That's to allow airflow so that you're not burning up your drivers, or your driver and your boards. You need airflow. This is a fanless unit, but it needs airflow. Install a non-combustible surface only. Yada yada yada. Warnings. Here's the warranty. Alright. Limited warranty. 3-year, 2-year, 1 year on DIY kits. Yeah. So this is a 3-year. 30-day money-back guarantee. So that's pretty cool. Right. If anybody wants to read all that, you can pause and read through it. If you're really thinking about buying one and you need to know their return policy. Refunds are over here. If you want to read through that, feel free. And then we got safety information. That's boring. Disclaimer, yeah, they're not responsible if you burn your house down because you're stupid. That's kind of a given. So here's what comes in it. And, well, I'm going to have to actually check the box again because I didn't see any rope ratchets or hanging hardware. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, so I found the rope ratchets. I did not, however, find the hanging kit, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, they do give you the 4 metal geared rope ratchets, which is great. You got to have the metal geared rope ratchets. You should get metal geared rope ratchets with something of this quality and expense. But I did not get the hanging kit, it seems. I dug through the whole box, all the packaging and everything, and I can't find it. So that would be why I had such a bitch of a time hanging this light and getting it even. I kind of wondered why they did this to me. But now I know it's because I didn't get the hanging kit. So hanging it like this was a little difficult because the holes are so close to the middle that even just having it off by one click can like angle the light and twist it. I don't even want to touch it right now because I have it set to 24 inches and I don't even want to look at it funny, or else it might actually just be off-centered. So hopefully you get your hanging kit and it'll make it a hell of a lot easier than the time that I had. But I got it figured out. Everything's nice. I did notice a little bit on the board here. You can see they're not quite perfectly even. That last one's kind of raised up a little bit, so it's kind of bent. Either that or these front two are bent a little bit. Kind of the same thing over here. So I don't know if that happened in shipping or what, but it does seem to be just a tad bit bent, which is crazy because this metal is so crazy thick. But other than that, this thing is freaking killer, man. Freaking killer. Looks amazing. So I think that's about it for the manual. Here's their contact info. If you have more questions, you want to do a little bit more of a deep dive. But yeah, let's get down to some business. Get the rope ratchets out of the way, meter out of the way, and we will bust out the par meter and see what this thing can do. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Let's get the watt cam going here. There we go. That's turned on. You can see now it's pushing 155 watts. This is the first click where it lights up. If I click it, it goes completely dim. The cool thing is this thing dims to basically 0. So no wattage pushed at all. Not a lot of lights dim to 0, so that's kind of cool. That's the first click there. Let's see what we're pushing here. Man, it's really hard to get a good angle on this. 265. 265. So basically the start of veg to veg with. Push it out to the edge here. I imagine it's not going to drop a whole lot because this light has really good spread. 201, 202, so 200 at the edge. Center it back there. Now let's kick it up to the next notch. So that's one more notch up. That brings us up to 269 watts. And it takes our par to 474. Wow, that jumps up quick. All right, that's cool. So that's actually a little strong for veg. 470. That's crazy. Roll it out to the edge there. 357. That's about perfect for veg. So you could run this and have 472 in the middle, and it might be a little bit stressful for the plants in the middle at 472, but I think if you have your nutrients and pH dialed in, I think they would live with it. I've done that, and it's a little rough because they start to yellow out early, but it's manageable. And then the edge would be just killing it. You could afford to turn it down just a little bit. What I would probably do in this case, where it's kind of in between, is just turn it down to the next notch and then lower the light. HLG does say that this light can be used within 12 inches of the canopy. Obviously 12 inches of the canopy at full blast is going to be friggin' nuts, so I wouldn't advise that. But if you have height concerns, you can see how thin this thing is, and you only have to keep 15 inches above. So you can definitely fit this into some tight places. Turn the meter back on. We'll kick it up to the next notch. Alright, next notch up. We're at 370 on the wattage. And now we are in flower territory. 639. Wow. Wow. So at 371 watts, we're flowering a 4x4. Holy shit. There's the edge. Let's see if I can get over the top here. Maybe get a little better angle. There we go. 486. 486, man. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Get it back to the middle. Let's kick it up another notch. Just cranking it here. It actually clicks. It's not a full motion dimmer. It actually clicks into position. So you'll be able to hopefully recreate these readings at this height with those clicks when you buy this light. That's the goal here. So now we're up to 464 watts, and the power is apparent. Holy crap. 790 up in the middle. That is fat cola territory right there. Absolutely fat cola territory. Kick it out to the side. Check that out. Oh, meter went out. I'm hung up. Shit. This is really hard to do at this angle. Alright, there we go. 600, 602, 603. That is fat cola territory. So we're looking 780 in the middle, 600 on the edge. Let's just let's check the corner, since we're in flower territory now. And I'm gonna pull the tent over here so that we can get a little bit more reflection. 628 in the corner. That's excellent. That's excellent. So there's not a single place, not a single spot in this entire tent that won't have fat colas. And that's with less than 500 watts. Are you kidding me? 462 watts. You gotta be kidding me, man. How do they do this? HLG, you fucking wizards, man. That's not even realistic. That's just crazy. I don't even want to believe my par meter and my watt meter, but I'm looking at them. Are you serious? I've never seen this kind of power output from 462 watts ever in my life. Like, this is a milestone. That's killer. Absolutely killer. Let's see how far this thing goes up. Let's kick it up another click. Now we're up to 543 watts. And our par in the middle is crushing it at 914. Holy crap. So yeah, you're getting close to needing CO2 at that point, really. Just really, really close to needing CO2. So let's check this edge here. 700. Are you serious? 700 on the edge. In the corner. Check the corner with the reflection. Try and get the camera out of the way here. Might have to zoom in. I think there's some glare on the screen. Whoops. 718, 720 in the corner. Wow. Wow. All right, this thing is really just pushing some serious numbers. Let's kick it up again. Another notch. Now we're at 615 watts. And we are crushing over 1,000 in the middle. Holy crap, dude. 1023. That, you're gonna need CO2, man. You're gonna need CO2 if you want to take advantage of that. That is incredible. Now look at the side here. Oh, the meter went off. This damn meter. I swear, always going off. All right. Does that say 790? Yeah. 796. 800 on the side. Damn, son. Damn, son. And literally, son. Damn, son. Like the power of the sun. The corner here. 800 in the corner. 800 in the corner, baby. That's nuts, guys. That is absolutely nuts. This light is officially bonkers. No joke. Does this thing go higher? Yep, there's another click. And the wattage went up. Holy shit, dude. $10.77. How high does this thing go? I'm just gonna... One more click, two more clicks. It actually has two more clicks above that. So now we're at 655 wattage, it looks like it's settled at. And we are pushing... still 1077. So it looks like it kind of levels off for those last couple of clicks. Okay, so 654. That click didn't lower the wattage. And that one maybe lowered it by a watt. So yeah, the last two clicks don't really do anything. Yeah, that one turns it down. Alright, so the first click when you turn it on doesn't do anything, and then the last two clicks doesn't do anything either. But this thing pushes some serious ass numbers. Holy crap. So 1070, 1075 in the middle. is amazing. The 830 over on the side. This corner reading. Around 808, 810. Somewhere in there. Yeah. Unfreaking believable, guys. That is killing the game. Here's this other side, so you guys know I'm not like trying to be biased to one side or nothing. 850 on that side. If anything, I think I was lower on the other side. It might be just a tad off to one side. This thing crushes, man. Killing the game. Killing the literal game. What we got there? 850, 60. Damn, son. Damn, son. That is amazing. This light crushes. Absolutely crushes. I have no reserves about recommending this in a 4x4 or a 5x5. This thing is the shit. No joke. Man, thank you Grower's House for hooking me up with this, and thank you HLG as well. You guys gotta hit the links below. Check these guys out, man. I think if you get this from Grower's House, you get a free pair of LED glasses to protect your eyes, because you're gonna friggin' need it with this. This thing is stupid. Absolutely stupid. Let's back up and get a good canopy shot here for the thumbnail. Gotta get that money shot. Look at that. That is beautiful. So incredibly beautiful. Wow. Such a nice piece of hardware. Wow. I'm blown away and almost speechless. I don't even know what to say other than just buy the damn thing. Like, just buy it. If you got the money to buy it and you want to grow a shit ton of weed, just buy it. That's all I have to say. So let's go ahead and get this sucker hooked up to the well, not hooked up, but get the heat readings on it. I'm gonna leave it set to full power here for about an hour or so, and we're gonna see what kind of heat we can pull off of the fixture here. So I will be right back. Just wanted to get a couple more quick readings for you guys here. This is the edge here. Look at that, 777s. Hit the jackpot, baby. That's awesome. So that's right in the middle here on this closest edge. That's pretty much the only thing that I really missed. So now we've got this edge, this corner, that edge, this corner, and this edge. From there, you can figure it out. Like, I don't need to hit those other two back there, I don't think. Ah, what the hell? What the hell? Let's do it. Bam! We're gonna throw that over there. I can't even reach it. I'm gonna grab this tent pole that I got to position it. There we go. Position that fucker right in the corner. Since this is like the best light that I've ever tested, we're gonna test it in every damn corner. 860 in that corner. Hell yeah. Let's bring it over to the middle. There we go. Right about there, I would say. Now the hard part is going to be hitting this one with the camera. Oh, and then it went off. You son of a... Damn you, meter. I wish you could turn the auto off feature off on this. Auto off, the auto off. That would be great. Get that pushed back out there. And 825. God damn. Ah, this thing's 800 everywhere. Are you serious? That one's got this jacked up corner over here. Let's see if it gives the good reading still with the jacked up corner. Come on, get over there. Oh, actually, it's got the vent blocking it too. Let me push the vent in. Crap. Ah, get in there. Well, if I can get that stuffed in there, it's about as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, it definitely affected the reading. That fucked up corner in that vent, 678. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. So yeah, we've pretty much hit everywhere now. Bitchin'. All right, we are back after letting this thing warm up for quite a while, and it's not even that warm. What the hell? Let's see if I can get it to actually show the screen. There we go. Are you serious? Are you serious? Look at that. Where there's not a panel, 90. Where there is a panel, 105? Usually these things are 120 plus. Are you serious? The middle one's the hottest one at 110. The driver is 108, 109. This other panel, 110. Back panel. Oh, come on. 109. Why is that one 97? Wow. That is nuts, man. That is some serious thermal management. Holy crap. Let's give it the hand test. Yeah, that, I could set my hand on that all day. That is ridiculous. That feels cool. What the hell? They are wizards. How? How are they getting this much output using 650 some watts, and it's running this cool? How? Holy shit, dog. Wow, okay, so this thing is the brightest thing that I've tested, the most even coverage that I've tested, and the best thermal management that I've tested. This light is the king right now. No joke. I mean, there's lights that I haven't had in here yet, but as far as what I have had, this is it. This is the king. The Scorpion. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely killing the game. Way to go, HLG. Getting that board spacing on point. On point. So yeah, check out the links below for Grower's House. You can pick it up on there for a great price, and then also get the free LED glasses. And if you need any more info, they've got info there, and HLG on their website, they've got info. But man, killer. Make sure you take advantage of the Black Friday sales today that are going on all day long. Make sure you click the link below. I've got discount codes. See if any of my discount codes work on top of the Black Friday sales. Make sure you check that in the link below. But that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a blast. This is like, wow. Absolutely wow. So, until next time, guys, happy growing.